going to say for an hour. We should be like, go on, quick. How'd you get? The hot water actually should be quite hot tonight for a shower. Let's go. Okay. Come on, let's go. Maybe we'll call Nan Nan. Come on.
Against mine.
G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fish Show. So if you catch the post stream, you'll hear my missus having a chat because I didn't realise the microphone was turned on. Oh, there's a solid chunk of coffee on the side of the cup. It's quite strong. 5 a.m. on the east coast of the US. That's early, that's early. G'day Maddie, how are you? Maddie's a plumber, and I need a plumber, but anyway, long story. I've got no hot water system at the moment, guys. Well, I do, but I don't. So, if you don't know, I've got solar hot water system. The solar hot water is leaking straight onto the booster, so it trips the power. So I can't turn the booster on, but been catching some rays the last few days, and my hot water depends on how sunny it is. And like normally I got the booster, now I don't. But luckily the weather's turned. So anyway, the point is, I've got to bloody go outside, turn the water on to the hot water system, have a shower, leaking like a sieve, like pouring down the side of the roof, and then I'm nice and clean, got to walk outside in the sandy ground, get sandy feet, and that's quite a long-winded version because my hot water system's broken. Got to quote $5,150 to replace it. Had a young fella, a few years younger than me, come out this morning and oh no, the background music's too loud. Oh, I turned the wrong one down. That's my bad, guys. Hopefully you could hear the story, but yeah, so yeah, G-Snap, we've been having a shower, the three of us. Luckily I've got twin shower heads in my shower. Anyway, so I got a young fella come out today and he's giving me a quote to get gas. Now, I've always wanted a gas hot plate, and this might be the excuse to get one. I'm spewing. Clean Heat will run the gas to your house for free if it's under 10 meters, and it's like 15 meters for me, so no deal on the free lines. So I don't know, I'm torn. Drop your comment if you could choose between. I'm pretty sure the gas price is going to be up around the same price. Would you go solar or gas if they're around the same price? The reason I'm considering gas is because if my gas system breaks in like 3 years time, I can just get another one for like $900, but if the solar dies in 5 years time, that's $5,000 down the drain. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. And then I've also heard some of the new induction cooktops, because if you don't know, I'm in the market for a cooktop soon. Apparently some of the induction ones are pretty good, but I don't know if they'll ever be as good as gas. Yeah, Maddie says go instantaneous gas. I'll wait for the quote to get back, Maddie, and I'll send you the quote and see what you think. I had one guy who was meant to quote. He was running an hour late. He rings me 45 minutes late and says I'll be there in 15. I told him not to worry about it. And then I rang another bloke and he said, oh, I'm actually around the corner. I can be there in 10 minutes. Gas is better. Yeah, so I think my uncle was saying he's got gas instantaneous and gas cooktop, and his gas bill is $150 a quarter, which that's chump change compared to the other bills, but it is adding another bill, you know. There was that, so like before we had Cooper, I used to only run the booster for like 3 months of the year, so like I definitely got my free hot water out of it. The Clean Heat guy came out and he was like, And I said to him, my unit is 26 years old. Like, clearly the new version of... It's the exact same one, except new. Isn't going to last 26 years. And he was like, yeah, well, clearly they don't make things like they used to. So he was an honest salesperson, at least. I'm getting new fish, guys. They're flower horns. I'll just tell the live stream. Who cares? Who cares about building suspense? I'm getting 3 flower horns. 1 female, unknown parents. Bit of a... Well, two of them are unknown. I'm getting a white-eyed fader male. So KZZ fader male. And then I'm actually getting a red magma cross fat boy. So like if you know, red magma cross vampire cross fat boy. So it'd be like 25% vampire, 25% red magma, and then 50% fat boy. And there's some king pearl like way back, like 5% or something. But anyway, point is, one of my friends, very, very good friend actually, wants out, and I said I'd take his fish, because I know it can be stressful dealing with people, and then I offered to take the whole lot and then sell a couple for him and then buy a couple off him, but it ended up being that another friend will take a couple, so at least he doesn't have to deal with public, like they're both going to friends, or they're all going to friends. If you're paying for the intro and music. No, I'm not paying for it. It's just a bit of royalty free stuff. Yeah, I've got it on about 30% in the background. G'day John, how are you? 2 hours under the shower. That's not good. I'm kind of a long shower person, but I definitely think I would change my shower habits if I had instantaneous gas, because I'd be thinking about it. I don't know. But like 300 litres of solar hot water is pretty bloody good, I'll tell you that much. Oh, the other thing I have to do, which sucks, I have to get one of those scald valves, which like inject the cold water into the hot. How much do they cool it down? Does anyone know? Is it so like with the twin shower heads, the thing that's great about having scalding hot water is when you turn the cold up, you get like really good pressure. But I'm worried that if the hot water is only like just above lukewarm, that I won't have that cold to bump the pressure up, if that makes sense. It's not fish talk, but it's still about water. Who knows what? We let's not talk about what people do in the shower, hey? Especially not a 19-year-old. Oh, so how's everyone been? I've said hello to a few people. G'day Salty Bulldog, I missed you. G-Snap, I said hi, if not, hi again. And BJ Palmer, hi. Steve commented early. G'day Steve, if you're still around. Oh, you guys will be proud of me. I got the endless battery for the camera. I don't know if you remember, on the 29th of July, on this live stream, maybe not, I don't even remember ordering, but anyway, I ordered the endless battery for my camera. I'm pretty sure it was on the live stream. Let's see what date that was. June, July, 29th. 29th is a Friday. So yes, on this live stream, ordered the endless battery. I got it today. How many weeks is that? That's ridiculous. John says gas is much better. Yeah, so a few people have said that to me, like gas is better than solar, but I honestly could not fault my solar system. So good. Like, I've been here 5 years, and well, you guys have seen my power bill. Like in summer with all the fish tanks, power bill's like $400 or something. Like, it's stupid low. When I first got the solar, midsummer, or coming out of autumn maybe, or coming into autumn, I don't remember when it was. Anyway, I got one power bill which was like $250, but it was like when I was on before the pond was finished, and I was on a bit of a smaller scale than I am now. But yeah, the only thing I was running was like one air blower, and air conditioner turned completely off. And yeah, I got like a $250 power bill with like 15,000 litres worth of aquariums. It was intense. Well, it was cool. It's actually like, I get hell disappointed about my power bill as a fish keeper. Obviously it's high. But like, the guys at work, man, their power bills are the same as mine. And they've got like 2 kids and a missus that always turns the heater on. But I don't know, we don't run a heater in my house, really, ever. Oh, what? Getting new fish next. Is that meant to say I'm getting new fish, and does that say next week and a couple of weeks? I don't know. I'm getting new fish next week in a couple of weeks. Does that mean you're getting new fish twice? I think that's what that means. Gas is much better than electric. One thing, I hate the electric stovetop. It sucks. And also, so if I get a gas hot water system installed, it's right next to where the hot plate would be. So I'm pretty sure it wouldn't cost too much to get a pipe run through for the hot plate. Oh, nice, the pistos. I'm spewing. I lost most of my pistos. The white seams survived. Or white seams. They were the biggest of the 3 groups, but yeah. One group, 2 of them didn't make it through shipping, and then the other 2 kicked the bucket like the next day, and then the other 4, I'm not really sure what happened to them. I didn't even see them kick the bucket; they were just gone. But yeah, I don't blame anyone for it. Like, if anything, I'm pissed off at the wholesaler because that's pretty lame. But anyway. Oh, Blake had his new baby. Really? If obviously he's not going to be in the chat then, but congratulations, Blake, for the so like, I haven't just been missing YouTube, guys. I've been like missing social media. Not missing, but like staying off. No, I'm not like, oh shit, I want to stay off social media. I'm just busy, and then I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think having a child reduced my social media time for sure. What happened to the members video this week? I was actually away. And I took the camera with me, and I had reception, so I should have uploaded a video. But yeah, I was in Capel camping, which with a 11-month-old baby is definitely a challenge. I'll do an extra members video for the weekend, John, and then I'll still do one Monday. How's that sound? Maybe maybe I'll do a members video with my honest opinion about camping with a baby. Oh shit, man. Like, as long as my missus doesn't see what I write, what I say. I've got a lot of chicken eggs. I'm going to do my lame version of showing a photo, which is actually just showing it to the camera. Where do we get rid of the glare? There. So there's a few eggs in the incubator, as you can see. The bottom ones, I think they're pretty much done hatching. So the bottom ones and the second shelf from the top ones, they're actually out of the old incubator, the cheap plastic one, and the top shelf and the middle bottom shelf, they're solely in that incubator. So they're my controlled experiment to see if the incubator works well, if you know what I mean. But that plastic incubator I had was absolute junk. It didn't hatch chickens well at all. Planning on... I don't know what that comment means, Steve. Planning on competing with Steggles. What's Steggles? Oh yeah. I forgot, John, you've got a solid age gap between... I was going to say you and siblings. You and child, not siblings. Oh. I wonder what Blake's baby looks like. When did he have the baby anyway? Oh, Steggles chicken. That went straight over my head. Yeah, so there's probably 10 dozen. What's that? How many is that? 10 to 120 eggs. So there's 10 or so eggs down the bottom. Wipe them off, they're duds. They came out of the plastic incubator. But yeah. The next ones to hatch are the frizzles, Polish frizzles. But that's 3 dozen, and like I said, they came out of the plastic incubator. So they spent 7 or 8 days in the plastic one. So they're not bloody, what do you call it, going to be a reliable test. BJ is the last kid at 40 years. I honestly feel like an old dad. If I drop Cooper off at childcare, I'm older than the other parents dropping kids off. I'm not really that old, but am I? How old am I? 33, I think. I thought you had CPDs, John. Could just buffering up the stock list. Well, it's not buff. Are you increasing your amount? I really want to speaking of Steggles chicken, I want to cook a rooster, but I don't know if I can pluck it. Let me know in the comments if you've plucked a chicken. Is it as gross as it sounds? Oh, making a mess here, guys. Throwing shit around. Oh look, I got one of those things. A Quest 2. I want to call it an Oculus Quest 2, but that one there is actually a Meta Quest 2 because of corporate bullshit, name changing shit. But anyway, that thing makes me feel proper sick. But I've been trying to battle through it, just playing 15 minutes a day to get rid of the sickness. See if it works. Easy as to pluck. Oh, fair enough. Maybe we'll do it. I don't know how old. I would say, when do you pluck a rooster? Like, I would say like 18 weeks maybe. The worst part is the smell of the warm wet chook. Yeah, that's pretty much my assumption. G'day Daniel, how are ya? Hope you're well. I haven't caught any photos or anything of your fish room lately. Normally I see some occasional posts. I hope it's all going well. Should I give you a sneak peek at one of the flower horns? Dun, dun, dun. Where would they be? So this guy here, his dad is a fish I bred, and then he was bred with a fish that I didn't breed. He'd be a pretty cool fish to breed back with my fish. And then, so this is actually a fish that I bred and I gave to him. And if you know much about flower horns, like, he's got awesome shape, nice square body, good fins. He's actually probably one of the best fish I've bred besides the head coverage. His shape is amazing, big paddle tail. So I was actually going to take that guy back as well, but another friend of ours wants him, so my friend did breed that guy, so I might try to steal a couple of those babies. I bought another starlet, and my Mrs. cousin is messaging me, let's go pick it up. Oh yeah, I just dropped that in there. I bought another starlet. Yeah, you meant to be announcing that you're getting CPDs on the interwebs, John. 63 with an 11-year-old and a 19-year-old. That's a solid effort. Patience of a grasshopper. So no. The way I tried to explain it to my missus is like, how long have I had the starlet for? Like 4 months, and I've actively been looking for a set of seats that aren't torn, because it's that low that it's going to get yellow stickered eventually, and I'm trying to make it so that if it does get yellow stickered, all I need to do is lift it up and it will pass pits. Anyway, point was, I can't find seats, and then this one came up for about twice the price of what the seats are worth. So I can take the seats out and I've already got half of my value of the car. And it comes with a sneaky little turbo kit as well, which we won't talk about that. We won't turn one into an aquarium. I just said must be patient as a grasshopper. I just realised that that's the opposite to patient, isn't it? So is your plan to like mix bloodlines? I honestly need these CPDs because they're in my chat every single live stream and I've never even seen them in person. I don't think. Maybe. I don't know. My coffee's empty. Does anybody... I do the double check on the coffee every single time I make one. Oh, I saw the funniest comment the other day, speaking of having babies. This guy was like, yeah, I had the snip. The only thing I pull out on now is my driveway. That's a bit inappropriate for a YouTube live stream, isn't it? I still haven't fully shaken the cough and the nostril problems. Everyone at work's sick. It's crazy. Like, it's just a constant circle at the moment. Like, half of the staff will get sick, and it gets around to the other half of the staff. It's hardcore. Yeah, I'm still off the tools. I did like 2 weeks of like on and off the floor, and then the week just gone, I was talking to my workmate about it. Because I did a couple of weeks back on the floor, I've found it really hard to transition back into delegating tasks. Like, I don't realise, and then I'll like catch myself like out on a machine, like doing something quickly, and it's interrupting my drafting time. So next week, yeah, my focus is going to be trying to stay in my office. Full Xmas tree when our last was out of the oven. You have to lock the gate every night. Well, the camera's staying on. That's a good thing. YouTube butchers the video. Hey. What have I done there? Wow. Is that what you guys see? Surely not. Surely it's not that shit. On my streaming software, it's crystal clear. It's like so clear, like it looks like clear. Wow. It looks like crap. How do I turn the quality up? Can I? That's the real question. What happens if I press that? Who knows? Who knows? I don't know if it's YouTube butchering the quality or my streaming service. Claimed. Came close to a stroke. Oh, well that's not good coming close to a stroke. But, I don't know if that's a joke or whether you're being serious. Start from the middle of nowhere. Oh, lucky I live so far away. My wife doesn't head up to your end of town. If she goes to the middle of nowhere, I know I should be worried. I can hear Miss Rachel in the background. Can you guys hear it? G'day USL, how are you? Where's Jack today? Jack! Jack! Oh, here he is. Oh wow, so that was a true story. That's so funny. Even your username suits that, BJ Palmer. Jack's 10. Crazy. Blake would send me a couple of dozen CPDs. I gotta send him a flower horn actually. Am I in a cage? Yeah, I am in a cage. Child toys here. Adult toys here. Ready? There's the cage. So like my chair's stationary. I don't have wheels on the chair, it's got rubber feet, but if I had wheels I'd be banging into the thing. He's a pretty cool dog. G'day Q Aquatics. How are you? Adult toys in your lounge room. TVs. Alright, you got me. No. This is what I mean by adult toys. Yeah. I've actually got to set it up. So I got the new VR. I haven't hooked it up to the computer yet and done drifting. I don't really see the point, but like I've got the panorama 3 screens, which is like when I'm drifting, like I've got vision both ways. But I will try the VR. Don't pull them out, I don't want to see them. What other adult toys do I have? Nothing too exciting. Oh, here's a naughty one. It's a GPS. It's a very naughty adult toy. Maybe after the stream I should have a go at drifting with the... I keep going to call it an Oculus, but it's not. So, one shit thing is you gotta link your Facebook to it, and then I'm like trying to play games and like messages flick up. I don't want my Facebook linked to my game player. That means people can probably see when I'm playing like Barbie Tycoon. I can't think of a girl's game. That's the girliest thing I can think of. Pretty useless, really. It's a bit quiet without Blake in the chat, hey? His sense of humour's not here. Do you have death penalty in your state? That's a pretty down-to-earth question. But I am interested to know. I didn't really think there is death penalty in many places anymore. My desk needs a clean. I don't have to work this weekend. I don't know. Well, I didn't work last weekend. I went away. But yeah, and I might have 5 days off next weekend. Well, I think I will. I don't need to say might because I will be having 5 days off next weekend. How does that sound? Means I can probably go motorbike riding on Thursday, and then I can go on Monday because I'll be recovering. Oh, let's see if the camera can't pick it up. You can't see it, can you? Can you see the bruise on my arm? I got clotheslined by a fencing wire. It was actually pretty scary, like very scary. medium damage. Luckily I was wearing a chest plate, and so like it's sore here where the chest plate dug into me, and then I've got a bruise which is like a line around here where the wire grabbed me. And what happened was we weren't even riding near the fence. I was probably 2 meters away from the fence, you know, like out bush, the old fences like around pine fields and stuff. 2 meters away from the fence. My mate was in front of me. His back wheel flicked. I didn't see it, I'm presuming. His back wheel flicked the wire up because there's no other way it would have got to my chest height. So I'm riding along, wire flicks up. The first thing it grabs is my arm. So my arm gets pulled back, full throttle, and then it went around the bar, and then so full throttle, bike pinned to my chest, and then bike flipped upside down, and then like I was on the ground like this, and the bars were pinned across my chest, and the wire was still wrapped around us. But like what I don't understand, right, was I got out of it. On the right there was like a fence, you know, like the old crisscross fence, and then at the top there's like one thicker wire. The fence was partially collapsed, so that wire was coming out of the fence and across the track, and then it's flicked up and caught me. But I don't know whether I was too startled to investigate. I don't understand how there was so much loose wire there, but then when it came to pulling tight, there was no snap at the other end. Like it pulled tight and I was pinned. But yeah, I kind of, thinking back, I wish I investigated how was there that much slack yet that tight when it did grab me. Yeah, it scared the shit out of me. Sorry that it's not fish related at all. Yeah, there was no... Oh, I wasn't getting annoyed at your question. I was like having... Sorry, my humour doesn't agree with other people's. I was being like sarcastic in, I don't know what I was being. Anyway, no, I wasn't annoyed about the question. Definitely not. Can you hear Mrs. playing with Cooper? Do you want to see Cooper? Cooper! Imagine if he just comes when I call him to. He can't. I don't think he would come. Cooper!
I just cut his hair.
You what? She just cut his hair. What do you mean? What's on his face? It's not. Oh, oh. There's the microphone. Who's that? Who's that? Oh, straight for the phone. Ba 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 ba. Look how happy the dog looks. Did you just feed him? Bah. Ah. Ah. Bah, 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 bah. Clapping. Clap, clap, clap. Clap, clap, clap. I don't know what the hell's on his face. Oh, he's a bit snacks, not boogers.
Snacks.
How much hair did you cut off him? How'd you cut it?
Snacks.
Snacks. Snacks for haircuts. It makes me look like 10 years older. Clapping. Oh, no, don't press the keys, you'll break the stream. Yeah, so that's Cooper. Oh. I reckon, guys, I might wrap the stream up. So my electric yellows never bred really well, so I gave them to my friend. Oh yeah, so there's a fish room update. I got rid of the electric yellows and I gave them away for free because I knew that my mate would take good care of them. And what I did is actually I culled one male and then I took 2 males out. I've just got them chilling in a tank at the moment. I'm going to sell them. And I gave him all of the fry and all of the sub-adults. Instead of giving him the big old ones, I gave him all the younger ones. So hopefully he has success, and then you never know, I might get some back off him in the future. My plan is, like, if I get rid of a few lines, I'm giving them to people that I know will look after them. Say if, like, in 12 months I want that line back, maybe I can ask for some fry, that sort of thing. But yeah, I needed to make room, especially with new flower horns coming. And I also want to shut down the tank. The Dimicomps are in, these guys. But I don't want to sell the Dimicomps, is what I was trying to say. I want to move the Dimicomps. But yeah, I might end it there, guys. What do you reckon? I think that sounds like a plan. Bit of a shorter one. Well, it's not that short, 45 minutes. I think that's a good stream. Yeah. I think I've got a video, like, on this memory card here that I could upload this weekend. Sounds like a good idea. I don't even remember what it was about, but technically I'm one video ahead. I just don't know when I'm going to post that one video. But yeah, I need to get back into the swing. But I don't know. Chevy asked me if I'm retired. Definitely not retired. 100% have the intentions of going back to daily uploads. I just don't know when. Works can Saturdays. So now I'm back to working later on Fridays but not Saturdays, which I get home just in time to do the stream, but it means I've got more me time, so it means we can get some videos cranking. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it there. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope everyone has a good week. Peace out.